That kind of behavior with chicks will always happen. Since the hotter they are unable to take any kind of responsibility. So, no matter how much they like you, they will pretend they do not. I do my stop, remember it? Then we continue dancing. Since she was dancing a lot before we met, I don't want to get her out of the familiar state. So then I kiss her. If you think that you could go for a kiss, don't do any testing. Can I do it? Is she ready? Why? Because testing ruins the subject being tested. So if you miss your chance and instead do the test, she will be in worse state than before. If she moves away, have no fear. You are actually better off than before. Cause she probably moved away cause you were an excuser. But with trying to kiss her, at least you are not an excuser anymore. So remember to kiss as soon as you think the time may be right. After I kiss her, we are kissing and making out. I'm thinking what to do. I see some panic in the shadows, and it's her friends planning to unite and destroy me. That will happen all the time, so just do what I did. Hold her until she falls exhausted and then hold her until you almost fall exhausted. Of course, all the time you kiss. I'm an athlete and she's in great shape, so I can only imagine how long did it take. But when we were finished, there were no blockers anywhere to be seen. Then invite her for a drink, but remember to do it politely. You two have just met, so don't assume, cause you've kissed her, that you can behave like you've been together for a year. Invite her to a drink. Emphasize, she will of course accept. So that's exactly what I did after that. When you plan your date with her, don't assume that just cause you've kissed, she wants to see you tomorrow. First, your game has to be really good to get her addicted that fast. And second, you will show that there aren't any other woman in your life, if you are too needy. So, even if she is the only woman, for now of course, arrange a date a few days later, and don't tell her you love her after a dance floor kiss. Remember, if she did it with you, she probably did it before, and is not a saint. So don't start making long-term plans immediately. But even if she's a slut, behave politely to her, and with respect, cause it may take some time until you will be able to get nice girls. If you want to be really direct, use the openers I do most of the time. You are beautiful, I would like to get to know you. And I like you, I would like to get to know you. When girls start falling into trance, make a toast to your coach, Shark. These two openers have enormous power behind them. It is a fantasy of every girl that one day she'll meet a guy who will tell her something like that. And now suddenly it has happened. All her dreams have come true in these few seconds. You display so much great stuff on this opener that the effect is the same as if a smoking hot chick came naked in front of you. Cause with our behavior, attitude and talk, we display attractive qualities. The same is with girls, but they display attractive qualities with their looks. Do you remember how I told you that all girls dream of a prince? As a hot girl becomes older, she usually gets more and more frustrated. Why does that happen? Cause she is dreaming for an alpha guy who will like her, but the only thing she ever gets is many excusers, flocking her and supplicating. So if she dreams for an alpha guy, but each day meets 10 new excusers, then she becomes frustrated. Do you know how the hottest chicks in club may have a mean look on their face? They have this look on their face cause they are fed up with all these guys trying to supplicate to her. So they must have this look cause she would be overwhelmed by excusers. So when you come in and say, "You are beautiful, I would like to get to know you," she may fall in trance for several seconds. Why people fall in trance? When you tell people what they last to hear. When they hear something they have deep beliefs for, they fall into trance, cause what you say matches with their internal referential system. In that trance state, people are very suggestible to what you tell them or what you do to them. I will use those few seconds to pull her in a quiet corner. I will pull her to a quiet corner whenever I desire, but you can do it immediately after the opener if you want. So the girl senses that you could be the one special guy for her. And what is most she can do not to appear like a slut? She can extend her hand in order for the two of you to introduce. Remember, sometimes her friends, those ugly girls that we don't talk to at all, will be around and be shocked. They will try to destroy you. They may say or think, "How does he dare to talk to her without giving respect to us? We are also people, we have our rights. You must waste your time on me, even though I'm ugly." When I give them just one look, they retreat to their misery. One mean look. It may happen that they try to physically pull the target away. Then I physically pull her to me. I still haven't met girls that would outpower me. Even if there are chicks like that, which I doubt, I would definitely not be interested in them. So everybody around you will be shocked totally, cause they are all under society program influence. But you don't care for that. Let them eat your dust. If a chick is standing towards a bar, don't come near her, order a beer, and then blurt something out. That's for losers. You see all those losers in disco trying to do just that. A chick is by the bar and an army of excusers on each side drinking beer, and then the most courageous of them all comes to the girl and says, "Hey, you come here often? Sugar pants." She just looks at him with drop-dead look. When I see a chick in a situation like that, I'm not intimidated by guys on her side, and I don't wait my turn, and I don't stand in line in order to approach her. Who are they? Only some wimps. So don't excuse yourself with something like, "Well, they were here first, so they may get mad, blah blah blah." They will never know you are a stranger. In their society-induced brains, they think that you two know each other from before. So just walk straight towards her and put one arm on her shoulder and turn her about 45 to 90 degrees, facing you. Those girls are like stones. How you put them, they will stand. If you start talking something and she is turned away from you, she will not turn around and will just continue to ignore you. Why does she do that? Well, if a man isn't powerful enough to turn her around, then she really doesn't want to sex him. Also, never ever come to a chick and say, "Would you like a drink?" Cause that happened thousands of times already, and she will not like you cause of it, since you are offering to spend money on a girl that you never talk to. And only a desperate guy would do that. When you'll be talking to a chick, some competition could ask a waiter to send her a drink. When that happens, and she takes the drink, you can both laugh at the guy. Don't leave, of course. Continue as normal. Who cares for the competition? He can send 10 drinks if he enjoys it. When you'll be using I Like You game openers, it may happen to you that you feel enormous fear of saying something like that in front of everybody, and that you can't do it. It may feel that you are about to die if you do it. Well, my friend, life is not meant to be easy, and it is time to end the society program in your head that has been stopping you for such a long time, or that has made you talk aimlessly with chicks. So the time is now. Stop serving the society and serve yourself. This will be your second mission, to go into club alone and to approach a hot chick with I Like You openers. How will you know when you completed the mission? When you see the chicks become dazzled and stunned and start introducing yourself to you, you'll be on right track. Maybe you have already approached a lot of chicks, but you did it in a way to dissociate yourself from that. So you ended up meeting a lot of girls for nothing. Girls don't like excusers, so it is hard to get away from excuser frame once you fall into it. So go, do it now. It works wonders. Shark, your coach, is with you.